just a friendly reminder. We have an ongoing bit. It's called Redo Our Shitty Music. Any artist, any whatever, if you want to plug your shit, you want to redo our music, it could be totally crappy.
You don't even need to be an artist. You can just be,
you can just like hit a bunch of notes on a keyboard and we'd probably play it.
Or you can just scream into a microphone. We don't care.
Exactly. Upload your music to a streaming site like SoundCloud or YouTube. Let me know that it's there via Facebook or via Twitter, and we will use it on the show. If we use it, we will plug whatever you want. That's as simple a gig as I can.
You can make us say anything.
Anything you want.
Anything you want.
Does not matter. Anyway, so what Ben and I decided to do, since it was just us, there's something we haven't done in a very long time. It's typically kind of difficult to do with a lot of people in the studio, but when it's just me and Ben, I'll say it, we tend to be children, and we like to play. And once upon a time,
okay, yeah.
Once upon a time, on the old podcast, we did a reenactment of the cinematic classic Twilight, and that episode went over very well. I don't think it's on the internet any. It might be on our feed burner. If you go through our the RSS feed, it may still be there. But it went over very well. We haven't done it in a very long time. It's been years even. So Ben and I decided, since it was just going to be me and him tonight, that we were going to try to reenact this.
Yes.
Not Twilight.
Not reenact it, but
recreate that
same atmosphere and you know the bantering that occurred due to it.
Because Ben and I have exceptional voice acting chops. I don't know if you know this.
We do, actually. Yes.
We are about to display them prominently. And let's see. We chose a movie very specifically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because, as you know, last time we chose to highlight a scene from the blockbuster romantic film Twilight.
Yes, we did. And this particular time, what we decided we were going to do, since we did the romantic one,
yes,
we said, you know what, we need a little balance to the show,
and we just want to go full out kinky.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided, and I just accidentally closed the.
Damn it, Nick!
I know. I just ruined Christmas. I just ruined Christmas.
You ruined Christmas for everyone.
I just ruined Christmas. There we go. There it is. Okay, we decided we were going to do 50 Shades of Grey.
Of course.
That's what we decided.
The latest, not so romantic couples movie.
Yes, this movie was lampooned really hard. We're going to start on page 49 of 59 in the script there, Ben.
Okay. Do you have a part you would rather play?
Let's see. I was going to go with the part of Christian.
Okay, let's do that.
And I was going to do Christian as Captain Picard.
Interesting. I like where this is going because I was going to do the.
Yes.
I never knew the.
Because I like to show range on this show.
Of course.
You see.
And I never knew the heroine's name in this, but her name is apparently Anastasia. Anastasia. I guess. Anastasia. But I will be voicing Anastasia as Patrick from SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yes, and I will be reading all of the narrator notes in my regular voice.
Okay, this is going to be great.
We're going to showcase our full vocal range of talents here.
You will have your mind blown.
Yes, how bad could this possibly be?
It's going to be awful.
Okay, so the initial part of the scene says it's INT. I don't know what that means. Christian Gray's kitchen area night. Christian and Anastasia enter the kitchen area.
Wait, what page am I on?
Page 49.
I was on the wrong page. Hold on.
Oh, okay. This is where a little bit of prep would have gone a long way.
Page 49. I'm there.
Are you there?
I'm
Do you
there.
see the part where it says Christian Gray's kitchen area? That's where I'm at.
Yes, let's do
I
this.
thought we had this set up, but apparently we didn't. Okay. Scroll up a little bit. Okay. Okay, so Christian and Anastasia enter the kitchen area. He opens the refrigerator and pulls out a plate of cheese and fruit. Sit!
You mentioned something about paperwork?
Well, apart from the contract saying what we will and won't do, I need to know your limits, and you need to know mine. This will be consensual, Anastasia.
Well, what if I don't want to do this?
Then we won't have any sort of relationship.
Why not?
Professional.
We're professionals.
This is the only sort of relationship I'm interested in. Anastasia picks up the contract and glances over it again.
What are your rules that I have to follow?
I have written them down. We'll go through them once we've eaten.
I'm really not hungry.
Would you like another glass of wine?
Yes, please!
He pours her another glass of wine and sits beside her.
Is it easy to find women who want to do this?
You'd be amazed.
Then why me?
Anastasia bites her lip, and it does not go unnoticed by Christian. Anastasia, I've told you. There's something about you. I just can't seem to leave you alone. I want you very badly, especially now, when you're biting your lip again.
Well, how many women have signed your contract?
Lots.
Really?
Anastasia is still glancing over the contract.
Well, have you ever hurt anyone?
Yes, but in a very good way.
Are you planning to hurt me?
I will punish you when you acquire it, and it will be painful, but in a very good way. Let's discuss this in my study. I want to show you something. Make it so, number one. Wait, I'm sorry.
No, you went too far.
Okay. Okay. INT, I still don't know what that means. Christian Gray's study, night. Anastasia follows Christian into the study, a spacious room with floor-to-ceiling windows that open into the study. It's a spacious study, not just any study.
It's very spacious.
You see that?
There's room.
All this is written in the script, by the way. We're reading verbatim.
Yeah.
I know, it's weird, isn't it? Let's see. He sits on the desk and motions Anastasia to sit on a leather chair in front of him. He hands her, a piece of paper. I will be the dominant, and you will be the submissive. These are the rules, and they are subject to change. Read these rules, and we'll discuss them.
What discussion?
Anastasia reads over the rules aloud. Rules.
Rules. Obedience. The submissive will obey any instructions given by the dominant immediately without hesitation or reservation in as good a manner. The submissive will agree to any sexual activity and scream, Fred! and pleasurable by the dominant, accepting those activities which are outlined by hard limits. Appendix 2.
Appendix 2? Jesus Christ.
She will do eagerly and without hesitation. Sleep! Submissive will ensure the archives a minimum of 7 hours of sleep a night when she is not with the dominant.
Oh my God.
Food! The submissive will eat regularly to maintain her health and well-being from prescribed list of foods. Appendix 4. The submissive will not snack between meals except of fruit, clothes. Oh my God! How much?
I was saying, this is a really long.
This is a really long. What the fuck?
Holy shit!
I quit.
You can fast forward a little bit if you want.
Let's fast forward all the way to page 54 of 59.
This is a little bit much. Okay, so basically, Anastasia reads all the rules. And then we'll pick it up at about page 54 here. Let's see. Anastasia sets the rules aside.
Hard limits? What's that?
It's what you won't do and what I won't do. Anastasia crosses her legs.
Well, what if I don't want to exercise 4 times a week?
Anastasia, I need you supple, strong, and with stamina. Trust me, you need to exercise.
But surely not 4 times a week. What about 3?
I want you to do 4.
I thought this was a negotiation.
Okay, Miss Steele, point well made. I will have to think about it, though, and let you know my final decision. Christian hands her another piece of paper. It is labeled Hard Limits. Anastasia reads it aloud.
Hard limits. No acts involving fireplace. What the fuck?
This was a really popular book.
Apparently. No acts involving urination or defecation and the products thereof. No acts involving needles, knives, piercing, or blood. No acts involving gynecological medical instruments.
No acts involving children or animals. No acts that will leave any permanent marks on the skin. No acts involving breath control.
Breath control. Oh, I'm sorry. It's my line. Anastasia sets the paper aside. Is there anything you won't do?
I don't know. I've never done anything like this before.
Well, when you've had sex in the past, was there anything you didn't like doing? You can tell me, Anastasia. We have to be honest with each other, or this isn't going to work. Anastasia is silent a moment before she speaks.
Well, I've not had sex before, so I don't know.
Never? You're a virgin? Why the fuck didn't you tell me? Ooh, dirty language.
Oh, dirty. Wow.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Anastasia's eyes light up in shock by this outburst. Christian stands and moves toward the bar, pours himself a drink.
Oh, what a classy fella.
I'm telling you. I knew you were inexperienced, but a virgin!
The subject never came up. I was not in the habit of revealing my sexual status to everyone I meet.
Have you ever been kissed? Apart by me.
Well, of course I have.
And a nice young man hasn't swept you off your feet. You're 21, nearly 22, and you're beautiful. A much calmer Christian runs his fingers through her hair again. Oh, that's the romantic part.
It's so romantic.
I know. And you're seriously discussing what I want to do when you have no experience. How have you avoided sex? Tell me, please. She ignores his question. Your line. Patrick.
Why were you so angry with me?
And scene.
There we go. So there's 50 Shades of Grey, as done by the Total BS podcast.
That was pretty good. That was actually, I would say we both did pretty well with that one.
Jesus Christ.
How
did that movie do it? We need to acknowledge, by the way, if you have never heard Gilbert Gottfried do the reading of 50 Shades of Grey, we can't ever possibly.
Oh wait, he did that?
Oh yes, he did.
Oh wow.
I'll see if I can find some audio real quick. I'll pull up just a small.
That was that lady up there. That was Miami Vice's daughter. Apparently, I didn't realize that until
really.
After. Yeah,
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Wendy asked me if I wanted to see that.
Well, y'all should have gone.
It's my wife. I had no.
It's a great film for couples. You know, it's all about like female empowerment. Not at all.
Is it? Really?
No, not at all.
I'm about to say it just seemed like
it's definitely sexist.
Yeah. Is it?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, jeez. But it's written by a woman. How can it be sexist?
I can't even. No, seriously.
I've never seen it. I have no idea.
It pretty much involves this woman's voluntary decision to become this man's subordinate S&M partner.
Well, I mean, two consenting adults doesn't strike me as sexist.
But it's about a man exerting power over a woman. Come on.
Yeah, but I mean, she seems to be. I don't. I've never. Why am I debating this? I've never seen this or read it. I'm not going to. Anyway, here's Gilbert Gottfried. A small sample. I strongly encourage you guys to Google this if you haven't already.
Described as sensual.
Holy fuck, is this wrong? But holy hell, is it erotic?
Let Christian Grey.
I'm going to fast forward a little bit here. I'm trying to find. Let's see.
Inhales deeply. Them up to his nose and inhales deeply. His hands reach around and touch my breasts, and my nipples pucker at his touch.
So yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. We can't possibly do that justice.
No.
Cannot possibly.
I didn't realize that existed. I would have suggested a different screenplay altogether.
Yeah. Well, I think Captain Picard and SpongeBob.
I think that was pretty good. That was
right.
Patrick. That was Patrick the Starfish.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Patrick and Captain Picard.
Get it right, bitch.
I know. Make it so, number one. That's all I'm gonna say. I can do a version of loud Picard. I cannot do soft Picard. You know what I mean? Like, because every now, on he would be the strong, authoritative figure on the bridge, but then he would go to be the compassionate. I have to manage my crew.
Hey Nick.
Yes.
Hey Nick.
Hey.
Hey Nick.
Hey.
Hey Nick.
Hey.
You know what you find in the toilet in the Starship Enterprise?
What?
The captain's log.
Oh, that's a good one. I've never heard that before. Oh my god.
You've heard it?
No.
Oh, you're lying.
Yeah, I have. It's an old one.
Stardate loser.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
This show is so off the rails. I don't think it was ever on the rails.
I think we did pretty good. I think that
okay.
was a really good rendition of that screenplay.
I gotcha.
I think they need us in Hollywood.
They do.
I think we need way bigger production value and salaries.
I agree. We definitely need better.
We need enough money to get to Toledo,
Especially-
Ohio.
Can we at least make enough money to get to Toledo? We haven't even made that. In the friggin' 5+ years that we've been doing this, we haven't even made
Someone
enough.
needs to send us to Toledo.
Why hasn't anyone sent us that kind of money?
I don't know.
Maybe it's the lack of a store.
Do we need a Kickstarter
Can we start a Kickstarter?
to get to Toledo to go talk to?
To go talk to... Dude,
Oh,
maybe.
this is getting good.
Well, what would we say to her?
Oh, I'd have to plan all that out, but yeah.
We could interview her. Maybe for next election season, if we're still around. If this podcast hasn't
Oh,
gone
I don't
belly
know
up.
about that.
Nothing is a guarantee.
That's
on
a
this
whole. That's like 5 years away, man. I don't
show.
know.
Yeah, anything can happen between now and then. All right, you know what we could do?
Including impending apocalypse.
Yes. You know what we could do? Do we want to check in with Chris?
Oh yeah, let's